What's going on YouTube, E-Dawg here. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the bad Juju in the PvP environment, not PvE today. I'm just going to be looking at it in PvP, dominating some Guardians in the Crucible, and yeah, I'll show you how this thing just destroys. So we're going to get into the perks for it now. So there's a look at it. We're going to start with the sights. As you see, it's full auto. But I tend to not even use the full auto because it just sends the recoil up a bit more than if you tap it. So I just like to tap it like a pulse rifle instead of use the full auto. But now for the sights, I just like to use the first sight because it gives you the most impact. Because later you use perfect balance anyway as your middle perk. But it's got hip fire, so you can aim from the hip better. Armor piercing rounds, so you can over penetrate targets and stuff. Send it for better range, and perfect balance, which I use. So I find perfect balance is the best just to keep that recoil down. And here's the best perk, makes this gun amazing. String of curses. After each kill, this weapon will reload instantly, so just automatically reloads after every kill. And you increase damage for a short time, so your precisions go from 27 to 31 for about 3 seconds after each kill, which is awesome. And your super gets charged more with each kill. So just like if you look, now I have my super full, but look at there, it's going 31. This guy's really lagging around, but as you see, it just for multi kills, this thing is just a total machine. Right now this is my go-to Crucible weapon just because it's insane for multi kills. Like if there's a ton of enemies, if you use something like a last word, you're not gonna get them all. There's just no way you can. This weapon, you can get them all. As you see there, I'm hitting those 31s, and when you hit the 31 bursts, you can usually kill them in just over 2 bursts, so it's really fast kill time. Even with the 27 precision, if you hit all your shots, you'll kill them in 3 bursts. So it's a really good weapon. Full auto, again, you don't need it too much. Sights I like. Depends if you like the sight, but I find the sight to be really good. Recoil, as you can see here, it's just not really moving at all. Just slaying away all these enemies with that extra damage. Super was getting charged like crazy with each kill. It's just insane. Comparing this to some of the other pulse rifles, I'd say it's quite similar to the Hawksaw that you can get from the Crucible vendor. Again, the Hawksaw won't have the amazing perk that this does, the String of Curses, but as for impact and recoil and fire rate, it's quite similar to this gun, but it won't be, again, as good. So if you want a legendary thing that's quite similar to this, you could go with that. But comparing it to like something like the Red Death, I'd say like DPS time to take down an enemy is quite similar between the two. It's whether you want to reload instantly, get more damage and more super, or you want to get your health back after each kill. That's really all it is. I'd say recoil's similar. This has the higher fire rate, but I'd find, yeah, the damage to kill is pretty much the same as the Red Death. Red Death may be a little better, but I really like the reloading after each kill and the damage, because this thing's just a multi-kill machine, and I always find myself up against lots of enemies. Everyone's always grouped when it comes to facing me, so I love this gun for that. As for the look of it, you can tell it looks pretty badass. It's got this like spiked up dinosaur kind of look. I don't know really how else to explain it. The end is glowing green, which is freaking cool. And with the 2.0 update, it was a little different changed. The end is just a little more purple now. But you can see for yourself. That's about all there is cosmetics wise. But now we're going to get into what scenarios you're going to want to use this gun in. And as you see, for me, a lot of scenarios are middle to longer range, because at short range this isn't the greatest weapon. You'll get outclassed by stuff like last words and shotguns, and even like most hand cannons will outclass you at short range. So this thing, you'll see I'm sort of using it in like a spawn kill scenario, because middle range you just spawn kill and you just keep shooting and you don't run out of ammo. So that's the best scenario to use it in my opinion. So I just had this gun in my vault from the year 1, and I use my legendary marks to upgrade it. But as of right now, I'm not completely sure how you get in year 2. I would just assume a drop, but because I'm not sure if they have the exotic bounties anymore, so I just assume a drop or a legacy engram or something like that. But if you liked the video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.